In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Virgin Hotel in New York City. I stayed there for about 3 nights and I'm going to give you a full tour of the amenities, hotel, as well as my room. And lastly, I'm going to give you my honest opinion if it's worth booking there or not. This hotel is located pretty central. It's right next to the Empire State Building in Midtown Manhattan. The intersection is Broadway and West 30th Street, which brings you right into Koreatown. It recently opened up in February of 2023. I really enjoyed the area. It had a good vibe and it was pretty safe overall. The lobby was pretty small off my first impression. As you can see, there's only 3 people assisting everybody, but I'm not sure if that's just a New York thing. The lobby artwork was pretty cool though. Moving on to the elevators, you have 6 elevators here and they're all accessed by a key card. You tap it underneath and it'll tell you which elevator to take. The first amenity we're checking out is the gym. So right at the front you have a refreshment station with some towels, which is nice. The machines are pretty basic. It's just a couple fly machines, dumbbells, and elliptical treadmill. I thought there would at least be like 1 squat rack, but you do get a nice view from here. Located on the 3rd floor is Ennvisionn. Now this place is open to the public. It's a cool part of the hotel because at nighttime they throw parties and have cool events, which are always conveniently posted in the elevator for you to see. For example, there's 2 back-to-back events on Friday, one from 6 to 10 p.m. and the other from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And by morning time, this place turns into a lunch brunch spot, more of a family vibe. They also have a piano and a DJ booth right over here for the parties. I was also really impressed by the design and ambient lighting. Like that bookshelf looks really great. I did end up eating at the Ennvisionn for breakfast. I had waffles, but it was way too expensive. $16 USD for the waffles, $7 for apple juice. There's actually quite a bit more to see on this floor. They have tons of places for you to sit down, enjoy drinks, and chill with your friends. Speaking of drinks, we have a massive bar over here with tons of seating that actually extends to the patio section. Now the patio is great because there's ample places to sit as well. You can soak in the sunlight and the views of the Empire State Building. And lastly, towards the end of the hallway on the 3rd floor, you have this section, which is more of an intimate setting for you to enjoy drinks or talk to somebody. Now let's head up these signature Virgin red stairs onto the 4th floor. So for some reason, this section of the 4th floor wasn't in use. I'm not sure why, but it does look really nice. The highlight of the 4th floor is definitely the pool section. It's a great pool with a nice view of the Empire State Building and surrounding buildings. And right next to the pool is this mini bar area where you can get drinks and also have a seat inside and enjoy the view. Now it's finally time to check out the hotel room. I really like the elevator area because you get a nice big window to check out the view and you have ambient lighting in the ceiling, which looks great at night. Now let's walk over to my room. I'm staying at 1609. So as soon as you enter on the right hand side, you have this open concept closet. At the bottom, you have a place to store your luggage. You have a drawer to put things in and a laundry bag as well. You also get the basics like a yoga mat, umbrella, iron. You also get some hangers up here. And then you have additional storage at the top, as well as 2 bathrobes and an ironing board over there. They also have a curtain that you can shut to make it look more minimalistic. Right next to the closet, we have a couple buttons. So 4 of them are light switches. Next, we have a privacy button. When you click that, the light outside your door turns red and shows people not to come in. And then the opposite is the service button, which turns white and allows room service and cleaners to come in. On the other side of the closet, we have a sitting area / vanity. I put my luggage on one end, and on the right hand side, we have a garbage. You get some tissues, lotion, of course. I also found this fluffy toy. I guess it's their mascot. And I requested a shaving kit and a dental kit, and that's what they look like. There's also an extra close-up mirror inside the drawer. Now let's check out the shower, which is located right next to the front door. So as soon as you open it up, you can see the floor is not in the best condition, especially for a hotel that just opened this year. Now you do get a rainfall shower head, signature red color right at the top. Stepping inside, it is pretty spacious. Inside you'll find a handheld shower head, and I personally felt that this one had better water pressure. And you can cycle between the 2 by clicking that button once you turn on the water. And of course, you get your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Right next to the shower, we have the sink area, and underneath the sink is where they store all the fresh towels. Don't mind the dirty towels on the floor, and they give you a hair dryer. Overall, I really like the design of this area. It's pretty modern, but one problem I had was the sink is not deep enough, so when you wash your hands, there's a lot of water that splashes over here, as you can see. You also have these 2 mirrors facing each other from the vanity in the sink, and it makes a pretty trippy effect. Now you have the toilet to the right hand side of you in this door. Pretty standard area. I just don't like the black toilet seat. I find it kind of gross. But other than that, you have your toilet paper right here, extra back there, and then a trash can as well. And lastly, there is another closet. The only difference is that this one has a safe. I kept my laptop, passport, and cash in there, and it'll secure the whole trip. And also, you do get 2 pairs of hotel slippers in each room. Now it's time to check out the bedroom. So I stayed for a total of 3 nights and paid around $315 Canadian per night. The layout of this room is pretty interesting. I've never stayed in one like this before, but it was cozy and it had everything I needed. There's also a sliding door which separates the bedroom from the front portion of the room. Honestly, I have no idea why that's there, but it does have a peephole, which is kind of cool. A little bit after I arrived, I was given a welcome gift with 2 champagne bottles and some macaroons. General manager also wrote me a handwritten card and gave me her contact information to reach out to her if I had any problems, which was a nice touch. Now let's check out the highlight of the room, which is the view. So I specifically asked the concierge when I checked in to be assigned this view. This is the Empire State Building view, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. You have a direct view unobstructed of the Empire State Building, and it looks amazing at night as well. I just wish that the bed was on the other side of the wall so you could see this view while you're in bed. You also get views of the street and other buildings as well, which is nice. Speaking of the bed, it was so comfy, honestly the best sleep I've had in years. I slept like a baby, the pillows were comfy, and the mattress was super comfy as well. Now beside the bed, you have this sitting area where you can sit, kind of chill out before you go to sleep. You can also lift up this cover and put in your luggage so you can have it out of the way. There's also ports on the side which you can use to charge your phone and other devices. Now on the other side of the bed, we have the night table with the phone you can use to reach concierge. You have an alarm clock which projects on the ceiling as well, the TV remote, and you have a nice little notepad to write some stuff. You also get 2 little drawers. Now let's talk about the fridge. It's a red Smeg fridge. It looks incredible. You open it up, you have tons of drink options. You got your Red Bull, your colas, you got your champagne, canned beer, etc. On the side of the fridge, you have your recycling garbage, you have an ice holder, couple cups, and some more drinks and snacks on the top. You know, your popcorn, you get Tate's cookies, which taste good, coffee machine, and also some more alcohol on the top. Now, it says a small price to pay for hunger, but the prices, as you know, like most hotels, they're pretty expensive. There's actually a CVS down the street which you can go to get most of these things. Like $8 for water is pretty crazy. Now let's check out the TV. So they don't have any streaming, which is kind of disappointing. They just have their regular cable channels, but you can mirror your device's screen using their free Wi-Fi and scanning this QR code. Moving on, you can also check out the room service menu. So they have tons of options with different price ranges, but I think some of the things on there are kind of expensive for what you're getting. Next, I found this pretty cool. You can change the temperature of the room using the TV in either Fahrenheit or Celsius, or you can just get up and go to the physical thermostat and change it from there, which is located right next to the fridge. And lastly, a couple cool things you can do is that you can order personal care items to your room, like a deodorant, earplug, sewing kit, etc. And you can also order a valet car, late checkout, TV checkout, etc. Now, I really like the lighting in the hotel room. They had lighting in the curtains, they had this big lamp over the bed, and they had a lot of lighting throughout the room, except for the hallway area. I felt like that was lacking a little bit for the ceiling lights, and in the shower too. It felt a little bit dark in there for my taste. One thing I liked about the lighting was the amount of control you have over all the lights, so you can dim any light you want to your desired preference. The ceiling height was about 10 feet, so it felt pretty spacious in there, but one thing I didn't like was the amount of stains I found in my room. There were a couple stains on the sitting area next to my bed, which I didn't like, and there's also this dirty mark on this table, which was kind of gross. Overall, I really enjoyed my stay at the Virgin Hotel in New York City. Now I'm going to list out my pros and cons. Pros being, number 1, the view. The Empire State Building view from my room and throughout the hotel was nice. Number 2 would be the design of the hotel. I really liked how it looked and just overall the colors and everything that they used. Number 3 would be the comfiness of the bed. I'm not kidding you, that is probably the best sleep I've had in a long time. And lastly, being the location. So it was pretty central to everything, and it was just a great location for a first-time tourist in New York City. Now for the cons, I'd have to say sometimes I'd call the concierge to request like a dental kit or some room service, and it would just take a really long time to come, maybe like an hour 30 minutes. But the attendant at the front who checked me in was great. He had red glasses, so if you're watching this, shout out to you. You did a great job, hooked me up with a great view. Now number 2 would be the cleanliness. The washroom floor, as you saw, was a little bit dirty, especially for a new hotel that opened up this year, and just some stains in my room that shouldn't have been there. They should have been replaced before I checked in. But overall, none of these cons would stop me from staying at the Virgin Hotel again. I really enjoyed my stay, as I said previously, and I'd 100% recommend for you guys to check it out. And Virgin, if you're watching, send me to another hotel for me to review. So that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know down below. And if any hotel companies are watching, feel free to send me an email down below. I'd love to review your hotels. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.